Korean conversation. 한국어 대화. Lesson 2. 제2과. Let's look at our first phrase. This phrase is pronounced as 어서 들어오세요. 어서 들어오세요 and means please come in. The next phrase is 마실 것 좀 드릴까요? 마실 것 좀 드릴까요? It means can I offer you something to drink? When you invite guests to your home, it is customary to offer the guests something to drink. And also when you are invited to someone's home, it is customary to offer a small present or token of appreciation, like a fruit basket. Let's move on to a new phrase. This phrase is 편하게 앉으세요. 편하게 앉으세요. It means please sit comfortably. Next phrase is 아무데나 앉으세요. 아무데나 앉으세요. It means please sit wherever you please. A common housewarming gift is soap or laundry detergent, because when soap bubbles increase, it is supposed to represent the wish for a newlywed couple to acquire rapid wealth, much like how soap suds can increase rapidly when mixed with water. This next phrase is 잘 먹겠습니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. It means thank you for the meal, or literally, I'll eat well. Now the next phrase is 잘 먹었습니다. 잘 먹었습니다, which means thank you for the meal, and literally means I ate well. Next is 차린 것 없지만 많이 드세요. 차린 것 없지만 많이 드세요, which means I don't have anything prepared, but please help yourself. 잘 먹겠습니다 is a phrase used by guests before they eat the meal that the host provides. 잘 먹었습니다 is a phrase used by guests after they eat the meal that the host provides. The phrase 차린 것 없지만 많이 드세요 is a phrase used by the host even if the host has prepared a big feast. Koreans value being humble over honesty, so if a host utters his phrase, make sure you don't say something like, oh yes, you're right, you haven't prepared anything at all, or there's hardly anything to eat here. The next phrase is 맛있게 드세요. 맛있게 드세요, which means please enjoy the meal. The next phrase is 더 드세요. 더 드세요. It means please have some more. The phrase 많이 드세요 is an old phrase that Koreans used to say when Korea was an impoverished country and food was scarce. Today, South Korea's financial situation has improved, but Koreans still use the phrase 많이 드세요 to show hospitality and generosity towards the guest. The next phrase that is really useful to know is 괜찮습니다. 괜찮습니다, which means that's okay. Let's look at the next phrase, which is pronounced as 아니에요. 아니에요, which means no, or can be used to mean it's not true. For example, if the host says 더 드세요, you can reply by saying 괜찮습니다, which means I'm okay, I'm fine, or that's okay, I had enough. Also, if the host says something like 차린 건 없지만 많이 드세요, you can also reply 아니에요 to mean no, you have a lot prepared. Uttering 아니에요 is a polite way to reassure the host of the host's good hospitality. Let's look at another phrase. This phrase is 감사합니다. 감사합니다. It means thank you. This next phrase is 고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. It means thank you as well. 고마워. 고마워 means thanks. 감사합니다 is a slightly more formal way of saying thank you than 고맙습니다. But 고맙습니다 is still a polite way of saying thank you, though not as polite as 감사합니다. Also, 고마워 should only be used with friends, family, and to those who you are closest to. Let's move on to the next phrase. This phrase is pronounced as 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다. It means I'm sorry. The next phrase is 미안합니다. 미안합니다. It means I'm sorry as well. Finally, 미안해 means sorry. When you are really serious about apologizing and showing regret for something you have done, use 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다 is more formal than 미안합니다. However, 미안합니다 is also formal as well, but not as formal as 죄송합니다. And 미안해 is a casual way of apologizing. A great way to end a housewarming visit is by saying 오늘 너무 즐거웠습니다. 오늘 너무 즐거웠습니다, which means I had so much fun today. And the host or hostess may say 또 놀러 오세요. 또 놀러 오세요, which means please come again. To show appreciation for the host or hostess's efforts, many people say some parting words. Even if you don't have fun or enjoy yourself, it's common to say 오늘 너무 즐거웠습니다. Even if the host or hostess doesn't mean it, they will often tell the guests to come again out of politeness. The greetings we learned in Lesson 1 of Korean Conversation series are also applicable in a situation where you are invited to someone's house. Greetings like hello, nice to meet you, and so on are useful greetings to know, so take a look at Lesson 1 if you are interested. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.